What's going on, everybody? It's Enigma Towles. What's up with everyone? I wanted to go ahead and do this review. I know it's a little late because I wanted to give it a week of just listening to it and getting the vibe for it before I make a review, so it don't sound like, oh, this album's so great and all that stuff like that. So I purchased it the date that it came out, and that being Machine Gun Kelly's Lace Up. Pretty dope album. The one thing I do want to address first is the Lace Up movement. After just watching a lot of stuff about it, this movement is a lot bigger than I thought it was, because I think I saw in one of the documentary things, like, an old lady is just sitting out there and, getting a CD signed, and she's waiting for MGK. And the amount of people who have tattoos and stuff, it's crazy. It's very crazy, and it just shows, what kind of movement one person can have, and how it's more than just you that, makes the growth. And that's one thing I do appreciate about MGK, is the fact that on the cover doesn't have his face on it. It has little pictures of people with tattoos and stuff, if you look real close and stuff. And even on the back cover, you got his boys that he grew up with. You know what I'm saying? That's pure genius to me, because a lot of people get caught up in, oh, I'm famous, and that's it. And I commend him for that. That's definitely a big look, man. Good look. The one thing I will address about the album is, when I started up, the intro was like that rock hard come in kind of thing, like, yeah, get ready, this is about to be the dopest album you ever heard kind of feeling. And I mean, it gets you going, it gets you started up, and as you go through the album, you pinpoint which kind of songs you prefer based on what style of music you like, not necessarily the MGK flow, because if you're listening to the album, you already have some kind of favor of MGK, but the different styles and ranges of beats and different levels and relations of MGK, because you have the hardcore side, you have the softish kind of stylish, kind of not soft, but just kind of more heartfelt, and then you have the inspirational side, and all that stuff kicks in, and it's real good because of that. My personal favorites are What I Do with Bun B and Dubbo. Let's see. Oh, All We Have. That was crazy. On My Way was crazy. The song with Twista and Tech 9, straight lyrical. If you follow along in the booklet and stuff like that, I swear your eyes gonna roll in the back of your head because they rapping so fast, dude. And let's see. The End of the Road, I love that. That was a good, solid closer. But if that's the ending, if you have the regular album, if you have the deluxe version, it's a different story. You got 3 other songs, but and this kind of alludes to one of the things I necessarily wasn't in favor of with the album, and that was the fact that a lot of the songs that were on here I've heard months before, because I bought Half Naked and Almost Famous. I bought that off iTunes, and it's almost as if they're giving me a physical copy of the songs that I already have. And I was like, what? But I mean, through all in all, the singles made it to the album, of course, and stuff like that, but 4 out of 5 of those songs made it. But still, even though that's the case, See My Tears, I don't care how many times that post that pops up, that song is still popping, in the car. I don't care. It's just, it's great, So, I mean, I can't complain. Any other kind of issues I had with the album, they necessarily wasn't nothing performance-wise or lyric-wise and nothing like that. But, with anything, there can always be improvement. You know what I mean? Always. I may be the only person who feels this way. I don't know. But the DMX track, I'm definitely glad that they did that. But I wasn't really feeling it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I know that DMX is MGK's dude, and stuff like that. But I think that, like, they were both going in, and it was like the concept was, you know, kind of dark and stuff like that. So that's cool and all, but it's just, I think it was the way their rhymes were, because that was amazing. It's just maybe beat selection, and I felt like they just didn't match up too well. But I don't know. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. But all in all, great album. It's definitely worth it if you're a fan of MGK, and you know, if you're a fan of the content. So I mean, it just depends on what you prefer as a person. So yeah, I just definitely want to get this out the way because I wanted to review the Kendrick Lamar album, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and do the MGK, because I do a lot of I usually purchase more albums than I get to review them. Like, there's like the Lecrae album. I've been meaning to do that as well. So I mean, everything is just all with time. But if I had to give this a rating, I'd probably say 8.5 out of 10. Definitely. Hard work does pay off, and MGK is a clear cut example of hard work paying off. So, you know, I can definitely see this guy being around for at least 20 years. If not 20 years, his music will be around for definitely even longer than that. So, definitely check out this if you're a fan of real hip hop, and check out my music if you're a fan of real hip hop, because you know I'm all about you know, relating to the people, man. A lot of stuff out here, it's just they don't put necessarily thought into what they're making. So definitely check out MGK's album, check out mine, and let me know what you think in the comments of this album. Let me know what you think in the comments of my own music and my lyrics and stuff like that. Anything. I appreciate it, guys. And keep it up, and just keep this movement going, and keep going and growing. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.